The crew worldwide, from Cali to Twitter, real hardcore fans, boxing ass niggas, consistency cops, police the views, we'll pull up receipts for any debate you choose. Shout outs to Clan Arky for the dope production. Ring Gang stay with the best discussion. Ring Gang Radio.
What up, y'all? This Ring Gang Radio. This your boy News here. Bring you another podcast talking about this Wilder Joshua contract negotiations. Today, I'm here with. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna let my fellas introduce themselves. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah, man. This is Maul, representing Bruising Boxing, and also definitely Ring Gang Radio. And let's do it.
What up, y'all? It's Leon. We're gonna get right into this AJ and Wilder fiasco that we got brewing.
First thing on the agenda is the fact that, come on, man, are we gonna sit here and act like Joshua and them ain't tucking their tail, and Joshua pulling the same move that he said he was gonna do, try to push the fight to 2019, 2020? Like, man, come on, man. We've been amped up for this fight. We've been waiting. We've been biting our nails. We've been anticipating. We've been writing on the calendar. We've been tucking away $5 here, $10 there, waiting for the fight to happen this year. And Joshua talking about he got to fight his mandatory. Since when? He didn't fight Luis Ortiz? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, we want to see unification in the heavyweight division, man. We don't want to see Joshua versus Povetkin. We don't. Not right now.
My whole thing is just that I don't even want to get into contracts because we don't see contracts. So we can say, oh, he didn't sign it, well, you don't know what's on either of the contracts or what contracts is presented. So we ain't even got to talk about that. The fact is that Wilder energy when he talk about this fight is different than AJ's. Every time he talk about it, his eagerness to fight just jump off the screen at you. You know what I mean? Whereas when AJ talk about it, it's like he half in, he half out, or he leaving the door open, like that. And then you gotta go on. We got so many examples of, between him not being able to come in the ring, between, AJ saying with his mouth that he'll push it out to 19 and he can't rush his career. We just got too many examples by them saying, hey, we want y'all to fight Dylan White first. That man not thinking about Dylan White. He want to fight Joshua.
Come on, man.
It's just too many examples. It's too many examples. Fuck all the contracts and who said and what Hearn saying. The whole thing is like Joshua he quiet on this shit. He ain't out there like Wilder is. You know what I mean? Whether it's social media or doing media. He just kind of letting Hearn talk for him, and that's what I really don't like. Is I want to see him step up and give his side of the story. If you ain't ducking, then you gotta say that right now because people feel like you ducking.
What can you say, man? That's just
it's like what can you say, man? It's too many excuses. It's too many excuses. I would fight you. That this is what it remind me of. It's crazy to me. If Joshua keeps saying that he wants to have all the belts, and Deontay Wilder has the only belt that you don't have. Y'all said Deontay Wilder's a bum. You said Joshua can beat Wilder in 3 rounds. So, he's a bum. You can beat him in 3 rounds. He has the 4th belt that you need in order to be the undisputed champion of the world. And it's the largest payday you can make today. But you don't make the fight. It makes no sense.
Yeah, no sense because the way I look at it too is like what benefit does Wilder have to not make the fight? That's all I got. If you can answer that to me, if somebody can provide me with a good reason why Wilder would not want the fight, and then I can roll with it. But it's about to be his biggest payday. It'll be the biggest fight it'll be the biggest fight in boxing in years since he made Pac, and it'd be for all the belts. Why would he not want to fight? So, like y'all said, we don't know what's on the contract. We're not there. We're not privy to that information. We just going off the eye test and off the words that's been put out there. Like y'all said, when the more quiet you get, the more shook you look. That's the way I look at it.
The funny thing
Right,
to me,
right.
the funny thing to me is that if they fight one time, Joshua gonna make more money. If they fight two times, Joshua gonna make more money. If they fight three,
Right.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, Joshua gonna make more money. So you can't really use the money excuse, because when we read between the lines, you're really saying that this dude is way too risky for my career.
Right.
He could stop my whole fucking income flow. And I said this on a podcast before. You could go back and and listen to it. I said he must be afraid that Wilder will end his career. That's the only thing I can think of. Because in the rematch,
Yep.
say you lose, worst case, you lose, you get knocked out by Wilder. You're going to get the run back. The rematch clause is built into the contract. So you're going to get the run back. And then you can sell the whole angle of, hey, I'm bouncing back. You know, he caught me with a good shot, blah, 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 blah. That's going to build up the second fight even more, right? And then if you get the split, now you got a rubber match that's for even bigger. So the fight just keep going up and up and up. So the only reason why you wouldn't go into that situation is if you don't like your chances. And it's just too clear, man. It's too clear.
Right.
Man.
And like I said, every stipulation they've thrown at Wilder, he's accepted. We need $50 million. Not even a week later, they secure that $50 million. Then what? Crickets. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gotta be in the UK. Wilder's like, all right, shit, let's do it in the UK. No. You gotta fight Dillian White first. All right, well, I'll fight him first if you can promise me that AJ is next. Cricket. So the more they keep throwing at the man is showing you that he wants to fight, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all we saying. He's showing that he wants to fight. AJ, like y'all said, he done got real quiet on social media, man. And as far as speaking on Wilder name, and that's kind of the proof in the pudding right there.
Man, the proof of the pudding is when you tell me you would rather face a Russian fighter, and where they have that steroid scandal going on, who's already been suspended for PED usage. You would rather fight him, somebody who's been suspended already for that, than get an opportunity at the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World and your career high payday and the chance to be undisputed champion of the world to define your legacy. You would rather face a cheat that can possibly knock you out, because we've seen you rock in multiple fights. We've heard about the sparring stories. So there's a chance Povetkin can get to that chin. You would rather take that opportunity than not fight Deontay Wilder after saying that you would take it and putting all these obstacles, like you said, in the way. You still would rather go in another direction. Listen, if this was Deontay, I don't even want to say it, but even if it was Floyd in that situation, it's Deontay Wilder in this situation. If it was flipped, if it was reversed, come on, man. They acted like Deontay Wilder wouldn't fight Luis Ortiz. He fought Luis Ortiz. He's trying to fight Joshua, and Joshua has team Joshua, because at the end of the day, Eddie Hearn works for you. You don't work for him. He works for you, and he's speaking on your behalf. And so whatever we hear is what we can go by. Team Joshua is not trying to get this fight going right now. They're trying to push it back. And the video is out there. The video is out there of him talking about the manager talking about 2019, 2020. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, but
what are you trying to do?
Another thing I want to add in here is momentum, right? You come off beating one of your rivals, your domestic rivals, in Dillian White. That's when a lot of people really started watching him, and then you go and beat Vladimir Klitschko in a fight of the year, and then coming off of that, where people had they was photoshopping him doing the pose next to Ali and all that, right? And he deserved it because he beat Klitschko. I mean, whatever you can say whatever about Klitschko, but he beat him. So, and he did it after being knocked down. So he had the momentum, and then he follows it up with two fights that they didn't really do nothing for his name cachet. You know what I mean? Like he earned money, but it wasn't like no significant fights. So it's almost like now you went from being a dude that beat Klitschko, obviously Fury beat him too, but now people feel like you ducking Wilder, when really it's basically like your team is not giving you enough credit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I think Joshua could win. I mean, I don't think it's, like we said, it's not going out on a limb. I mean, it might even favor him some. I don't know. But either way you spin it, it's like, dude, you should be fighting this dude. Like, it's only 2 people left, and heavyweight is not deep enough for y'all not to fight.
The crew worldwide will call you the Twitter. Real hardcore fans, boxing ass niggas, consistency cops, police the views. We'll pull up receipts for any debate you choose. Shout outs to Clanarchy for the dope production. Ring gang stay with the best discussions.
Ring gang.